Welcome back to the channel. We are about to do another Horizon adventure, and that is dirt racing. Horizon Wilds. Expedition track down a big cat in the Mexican jungle. So we do have two unlocks available. We are going to use that one to
Gotcha.
unlock.
I'll prep Ramiro for an expedition to the dirt racing outpost. Don't get lost in there.
So we do have one more unlock available,
Oye,
and I hope
amigo, ready to head into the jungle? We need to find a dirt outpost and a certain big cat I've been chasing.
big cat. I don't know what he means by that, but we'll find out soon. So we have to build the outpost first, as we have been doing for the previous adventures. Let's do this. So, so we have arrived at our destination, and we will enter the event. The big cat of La Selva. All
Hola,
right.
my friend. Are you ready to get going?
So, Rami, you said something about a big cat.
A long story. I trekked it all the way into the jungle, but lost my notes. Why don't I explain it on the way? First, let's retrace my steps. We head south, across the highway, and over the hills. Vámonos!
I thought big cats would avoid major highways.
Not this one, my friend. Mira, next I turned off-road and hit a danger sign on the way into Mulegé. Welcome to Mulegé! My aunt, Tia Rosa, runs a stall in the craft market. She was the one who first told me about the big cat. Now I have your help, I'm sure we'll find it.
Into the jungle with Ramiro. We'll see what cat he's talking about.
Next, I went across the bridge and into the jungle. We're getting close.
Wait, hold up, Rami. You owe me a long story.
Perdón, let me explain. I was given coordinates of where this big cat was last sighted. But the plane had mechanical problems on takeoff. I barely got it off the ground.
So you dumped your cargo?
Exacto! I lost everything and I never even saw the cat. But now you're here to help. And it's on the way. Por favor.
The suspension on
This
this
is the
thing
place. I
is
left my car at the
ridiculous.
far end of the runway. All my stuff, including my notes, should be in the flight cases. You think you can find them too?
The big cat is a car, right? I'm guessing Jaguar?
Obviously! Sorry, did I not mention? It's a barn find. Drop me off at my car once you've found it.
So we have this 5 optional accolades here. Discover the lost barn find notes, find Ramiro's pilot outfit, find Ramiro's flight recorder, discover Ramiro's rainy day fund, find Ramiro's pilot helmet. So, and the objective is drop Rami at the end of the runway to continue. All right. What is that? Looks like that was the box. Do we have to hit it?
Again! You found
Yep.
my notes! Tia Rosa said the Jaguar was abandoned by its owner 20 years ago. I've marked out the rough location on your map.
Okay, there is one more right here. Okay. Easy.
The flight recorder! It's designed to survive any crash. Maybe not getting run over by a car, but
I don't see you getting out to grab it.
how do I get this? Okay.
found my flight suit!
Oh,
Bien hecho!
we got that.
What were you wearing to fly the plane?
My spare flight suit. What did you think? You can keep it if you like.
Okay.
My helmet! Gracias, my friend. I've been looking for this one.
Okay, so we just have to discover one more. Okay, we got that somehow. We made it fall down, and now we can smash it.
Hey, Remy. How come you were carrying 100,000 credits?
Oh, my friend. Just some winnings I made on the street scene.
There is a barn right here somewhere.
Now, Big Cat was last sighted in a white barn with a brown door. Have a look around here.
The brown door. Okay. Is that the one? No, no, this is a piece of a plane. We're almost out of the search area. It's not a huge search area, that's for sure. It is the smallest. There is an XP board here. We will break this one first. Oh,
Clear for takeoff!
yep, we found the barn. All thanks to the XP board, which was kind of the way it was showing us the way to the barn basically.
Finally! It's the XJR-15. Rápido y raro. And a long way from its native habitat in the UK. I wonder how it got here.
Yeah. So that's the cat he was talking about. We move on. Drop Rami at the end of the runway to continue. End of the runway. What runway is he talking about? He's showing me to go there. But that's the end of the runway, isn't it? जहाँ से आए हैं वो वाला रास्ता भी दिखा रहा है, I think. Okay.
Here's my car. Drop me around here when you're ready to leave.
Drop off Rami.
Alex wants the biggest dirt racing program Horizon has ever seen, and we are going to give it to him.
Deep into the jungle. All right. Drive off-road into the river. Okay. So this is not a race. You just have to drive.
Follow me! Can't get lost if we follow the river!
Okay, we have to follow that guy.
Watch your head! How would you like to visit some old friends along the way?
Absolutely.
Old friends.
Welcome to Xmal! Once the most powerful city in the region. But I'm afraid we missed my friends by about 1,000 years. Legend has it, La Pirámide del Adivino was built in a single night. It takes us 2 days just to set up a festival stage. El Palacio del Gobernador. They say it's built to align with the stars during the wet season. We'll have to come back and check. We'll take this road. Getting close now. I promised you dirt roads, didn't I? Ale and I used to race buggies around here when we were teenagers. I always won.
I hope you've grown out of your rivalry.
Rivalry? My friend, in Mexico we call that family. Let's go back across the river. This is Agua Azul. We're so close now. Keep going. We're deep in the heart of the jungle now, my friend. It's just us and the wildlife of La Selva. These roads are treacherous, only reached by the most capable cars.
Or those that parachute down from cargo planes.
Yeah, those two.
Flamingos.
Oh no! Have we stopped?
Tilty back, my friend. Big dirt racing fans.
Are those howler monkeys? We didn't have them back in the UK.
Your jungles must be very boring. And here we are. The waterfalls are right around the corner.
Wow.
Cascadas de Agua Azul. What do you think? Is the Mexican jungle good enough for Alex and the best dirt racers in the world?
It's perfect. I just hope the dirt races are good enough for the Mexican jungle.
I know what you were thinking all the way through that jungle. This place would be perfect for dirt racing. Funny! I had the same thought.
Horizon Wilds.
Check it out. Horizon Wilds. A little festival of my own where we celebrate all things dirt racing. Oh, this is going to be good. I've started you off simple with a few events, and the drivers and fans have challenges to match. So, Off you go and get dirty.
How do we identify dirt races? This one? Is this a dirt event? I think so. All right, we go to the filters and we deselect everything and we select dirt racing events. And yes, these are the dirt racing events. So let's select the one which is close to us, like this one, Cascada Trail Rookie or La Selva Scramble. We just did this one. Yeah, this one will be, this one is closer and shorter one as well. Oh, there is an XP board right here. Why are we not getting any accolades for these one? This one. It shows 0 accolades. Why is that? I don't know. We are driving our GTR in the dirt. I don't think it will perform very well. Better than I expected, at least. Oh, too much. This is not a dirt car, that's for sure. Okay, so we are very close to the event, less than a kilometer. After completing this race, we can unlock another Horizon adventure. There you go. La Selva Scramble. This scramble is split between a high-speed run on asphalt and a grueling dirt section splashing through the waterways of the Cascades de Agua Azul. Do we have dirt cars? That is the question. We do have some section on the main road, and then it will cut into the. Okay, I don't have pace at all. It's a lap event. We have 3 laps to go. Okay. Can we get these guys before we hit the dirt track? I think we can. Here we go. Not bad. just missed out on that corner, but we still have the lead. पानी में जाने से स्पीड पे फर्क पड़ता है बहुत ज़्यादा. वो getting into lap 3, the final lap of the race. Here we go. ये रेस जीत लिया है हमारा पहला. हमारा पहला dirt event. I think we have played dirt events before when we started the game. But इस adventure section को start करने के बाद this is our first race. Okay, moving on to the next adventure. Wheel spin. Horn मिला यार. 175,000 दिख रहा था सामने. And we are level 50. Nice. Anyways, we have one adventure that we can unlock, and that is El Camino. Follow in the footsteps of an intrepid explorer. Photo?
Yes,
Photo
Carmen is
खींचने
waiting.
क्या?
Tell her the shots of me are actually quite good.
Okay. I see a fast travel board. I just cannot ignore it. Horizon story El Camino. So we have 9 chapters. The only thing better than a photo is a photo you take at 100 miles an hour in the middle of a sandstorm. Prove you're the fastest photographer at the festival. Follow El Camino de Sydney Wolverstone. Look for the statue at sunset. Look for the statue at noon. Travel inland to Mulige. Follow the river to Cascadas. Find the site in Valley de las Ranas. Search El Ekbalam for the statues. Look for the final piece of the story near the temple at Quechula. All right, so these are not races, but we'll have time constraints like this one, Into the Storm. We have to do this one in 8 minutes 20 seconds to get 3 stars. So we will start this one and we will see how well or how bad we do. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
you're the driver everyone
Oh,
talks about. Haley's asked for pictures of all the cars at the festival. It's called Horizon Promo, and obviously, we want action shots, fast ones.
I can do fast. Let's go.
so basically they'll be providing us the car and it's a Rubicon. Look at that
For
storm.
Horizon Promo, you just need
Awesome.
to take a picture of your car, but it'll look better with a little drama. Let's head into the storm and find the perfect location.
Look at that. I can barely see.
Okay, there's the turnoff. Some
Whoa.
people believe mysterious things happen in storms like these. There's even a story of an explorer who got lost in a storm and only found her way out when she found a huge statue near the coast. It's just a legend, of course, but want to see if we can find it?
I'll take any excuse to drive this car through the heart of a storm.
For full immersion. Oh.
Over there, do you see it in the sand? Get a pic.
So we have not set a button on our steering wheel for the photo mode, and we'll have to do that. Controls, change button mapping on our wheel, photo mode, and then assign. There you go.
Picture of
And we will take a picture right here, like this.
Uy, this is increíble. The photos look great. But there aren't supposed to be any statues like that near here.
Perhaps it was uncovered by the storm.
Yeah, that must be it. Okay, I'll get these photos to Haley. We should go treasure hunting again soon, eh? I'll call you.
That was easy. 8 मिनट तो नहीं लगते ये ढूंढने में, बहुत ही पास था. So we move on to the next chapter.
Hola, amigo. I found something. Drop by when you can.
Okay, I'll be right there.
We have leveled up. Did I spot an XP board somewhere around here? I spotted something, man. Yep. There you go. We have arrived at our destination for the next chapter. El Camino de Sydney Wolverstone is an adventure story charting an explorer's journey through Mexico in the 18th century. It's Carmen's favorite book, but the stories about peculiar statues can't be real, right? And we have 3.5 minutes to get 3 stars. So let's see
Hola,
if
hola.
if
Remember the
this is
old book
possible.
I told you about?
Whoa!
I went and dug it out of a box at my padre's place. I want to try and find something.
And you need a driver.
And I need a driver.
We have
Yeah,
the El
bien.
Camino here.
Head for Las Barrancas. I'll explain on the way.
El Camino was the car जिसमें I don't know if you guys saw the Breaking Bad
So,
finale.
what are we looking for?
My favorite book is called El Camino de Sydney Wolverstone, about an explorer who traveled Mexico 200 years ago. In her book, she describes these Atlantis she found, giant statues. But there aren't supposed to be any of those near here.
Giant statues? From an old book?
That aren't supposed to exist, yes. I've been piecing together clues from the book. Do you think you can get this car right into the river at the bottom of the Copper Canyon?
You really don't know me very well.
So El Camino कार होती है जिससे हमारा मेन कैरेक्टर जो है वो escape करता है. And then after I don't know how many years, they came up with a movie named El Camino, which tells you the story of Jesse Pinkman. कि उसके बाद क्या हुआ, बिकॉज ही सर्वाइव्स, वो बच जाता है, तो वो उसका होता क्या है, सर्वाइव करने के बाद वो क्या करता है। सो वो स्टोरी, वो मूवी उसी के बारे में है, बट दे नेम्ड इट एल कमीनो, एंड दैट इज व्हाई दिस कार इज फेमस। आई मीन, that is how I know the car, about the car,
The Copper Canyon
from
is a
Breaking Bad.
wonder of Mexico. There used to be 6 separate rivers which came together to create the landscape that we're seeing now. 4 times larger than the Grand Canyon, covering 25,000 square miles. Oh, and the green color in the rock is why it got that name, copper.
That's beautiful. बहुत अच्छा है यहाँ पर. I think this is the same place जहाँ पर वो हमने ट्रेन वाला इवेंट किया था. Yep. But we are going in the opposite direction.
A ver, let's get pictures here. In the book, Lady Sydney's expedition makes camp here, but that's just a fun story. Yeah, the book talks about setting up camp on an island and finding the statue in the afternoon light. It would have been about this time of day.
The location near the statue. Where the hell
There
is
it
that
is.
statue?
That's the statue she described. Get a picture of it. That's unbelievable.
Where? Where, my friend? Oh, there you go. पहुंच तो गए थे टाइम से, बट आई थॉट स्टैचू नहीं मिलेगा. कंटिन्यू. 3 stars.
That is
What?
increíble. How has no one ever found this before?
Yep. Moving on.
Hola, amigo. According to the book, there is a statue at El Arco de Cabo San Lucas. Wolverstone said she found it at sunset, but I thought we could try an experiment. I've worked out where the book says the statue should be. We can set out and reach the area around mid-morning and see what we can find. Or the other option is we get to El Arco just as the sun sets. If you believe the story, that's when we'll find the statue.
Okay, we should try to find this one first. At noon and then at sunset. So we'll try to go
From
here
here, we
first.
will reach El Arco just as the sun sets, if you believe the story. It's time to...
At sunset. All right, let's try to do this one.
What are we doing next?
Here we go. We have arrived at our destination for the next chapter.
And see if it matches the book. Let's get there fast.
What
Read
is
my
that?
mind.
It's a buggy. Yep. We have 5 minutes to reach the destination and find the statue. It's quite easy to control. I don't think we have to take that specific route. We can just go like this. think it has enough power.
There, down onto the beach.
What
This
the
is,
hell?
we found the statue by the Ark looking out across the Pacific in the warm light of the setting sun. I don't see it. Huh. Well, let's get some lunch and try back later in the day.
What? Did I miss something? Ah, because the game is divided into two chapters.
Oh,
Maybe.
I told you that was the best place to eat around here. Was I wrong? Aye. Okay, we need to get going. Can you get us to the beach before the sun sets?
You
I
mean
think so.
outrun the sun? Yep, I think I can do that. Even with the extra helping of tres leches.
Oh, tres leches, I love it. Tres leches होता क्या है? रबड़ी है बेसिकली. हमारे तरफ तो रबड़ी होती है वो. ये इन लोगों ने थोड़ा फैंसी बना दिया तो ट्रेस लेचेस नाम रख दिया है. बट होता अच्छा है, नो डाउट. I mean, it cannot beat rabdi, that's for sure. Not rabdi, I mean,
Definitely outrunning the sun.
how do you call
Now,
that?
down to
Rasmalai?
another goal
Rasmalai.
before we lose the light.
Yep.
And get your camera ready.
रसमलाई होता है ना. रसमलाई और रबड़ी का मिश्रण है, समझो. ऑलराइट. पानी आ गया मुंह में यार ट्रेस लेचेस का नाम सुनकर. फोटो मोड. Take a photograph of what? The sunset? Like this? The site near El Arco de Cabo San Lucas. Yep, I think this was good enough. Five
There
stars?
it
Oh, sorry,
is.
3 stars.
Right in the sun where the book said. Grab a picture of it.
Right, that is freaking me out. It's right there. How did we miss it?
The shadows were really deep just here earlier. Maybe we just didn't see it? But now I really want to see if we can find any more of these mysterious statues.
Okay. 3 stars in less than a minute. Not bad. Moving on to the next chapter. Easy lag raha hai abhi tak chapter काफी. It's just about exploration. मजे में आराम आराम से.
Hey, amigo! I've been reading the diary over and over. I think Lady Sydney's expedition came inland, but no sé, it's hard to find the evidence.
We have arrived here for our next chapter. New leash. After our landing, we followed the river upstream where we found pleasant valley in the shadow of the mountains. We made camp here, and I met a local wise woman who told me many stories recorded in this book. On her advice, on the southern shore of the river and amongst the trees, I found another statue, still wet with the recent rains. All right. Now, what was the time for 3 stars? I did not see. Anyways,
Okay, mira, escucha. Listen to this. El pueblo de Mulegé, un oasis tranquilo. If she made it to Mulegé, the expedition must have traveled upriver. I still can't believe this. I used to take the book to mi escuela and my teachers told me Lady Wolverstone's adventures were as fictional as Pedro Páramo or Sherlock Holmes.
So she never got any credit.
never asked for any. She said she was writing stories for her grandchildren. But if they're true, her story deserves to be told. And you and I can prove it. Vamos, to Mulegé. Let's go. We can start in the center of town
Mulehe,
and move
that's not
outwards.
Mulish. It's Mulehe. Shortcut ही लेंगे because we need to do it in a minute 32. Can we take a picture? Ah, we got that. Photograph the site in Muleghe, right? Did I did I say it right? I'm not sure.
Lady Sydney writes that a local bruja, a wise woman, said the statues were only visible on certain days in the rain because they are statues of Tlaloc.
I still think it's the trees hiding it. But call me when you work out the next location, okay?
No. No. How can we miss it? We missed it by 2/10 of a second. No. Ah, that was close. And I thought I got it.
Hola, amigo. Haley called to ask about the promo shots, but when I told her about the diary, she said they could wait. Come pick me up. We need to go to Agua Azul.
I'll be right over.
Oh. Okay. Next chapter. Before that, we will take this boat. And this is chapter 6. The most beautiful sky blue waterfalls blocked our further navigation. We made camp here and laid up goodly supplies, for I intended to set out overland in search of further wonders. On a whim, I set out to explore the waterfall. I have always been a strong swimmer, so it was simple to get behind the cascade, and what I saw there caused the breath to catch in my throat. 2 minutes for 3 stars. Let's do this.
Uh-huh. Ready to head for
Whoa.
Agua Azul? Eso bien. We might get a little wet.
I'll keep the windows closed.
Haha.
Okay, a ver. Okay, let me translate this part. The cool waters of Agua Azul quenched our thirst and inspired our hearts. In the heart of the blue water.
Nope. Why did I take a U-turn?
Okay, a ver. Okay, let me translate this part. The cool waters of Agua Azul quenched our thirst and inspired our hearts. In
2
the
minutes
heart of the blue water is
for
where
3
we
stars.
found them.
So we have to reach
Are we looking for more than one statue, maybe?
and we have to find.
And in the heart of the blue water? What does that mean, Agua?
No, but so the question
You have to find the
is,
statue as well.
why was the diary of Lady Sydney Wolverstone published as fiction? She was really here. She really had aventuras all over Mexico.
Maybe she didn't want to be famous.
Or maybe she didn't think anybody would believe her. Muy bien. Keep heading west. Muy bien, ahí estás. We'll turn off the road near the waterfalls.
Okay. Okay. We came out of the woods. We don't have a lot of time. Oh, oh, I was about to hit that tree, and I found one tree. So we have arrived at the destination almost. Now we have to find the statue. Yep, we got it.
Oh, the pictures are good. And you know, having pictures means no one can doubt us if we can find the statues again.
3 stars in 148. That's good. Moving on to the next chapter.
Oy, oy, oy. This is big. I have our next lead. Meet me as soon as you can.
We are about to reach at our destination for the next chapter in our Horizon story, El Camino. Valley de las Ranas. Never have I seen such rocks and formations as these. We made camp in a sheltered place, and I will confess that the arrival of Great Storm filled me with anticipation, for I had heard stories of another statue here. Scars had Dawn broken, but I set out to search for it, and after scrambling amongst the rocks north of the track, I found it. So we have to find it in 2 minutes 30 seconds, and this will be the third last chapter in this story. All right.
I found more of Lady Sydney's papers, original drafts of El Camino. She made pencil sketches of formations that I recognize in the Valle de las Ranas, and she sketched one of the statues.
Lead the way.
Okay, so, they have a
We
fantastic
are
creatures
in a
carved in
Bronco.
rock. And she found the statue early one morning. And get this, it was after a rainstorm.
This is another statue of Tlaloc. That is interesting. Let's see if we can find it.
El Valle is east of Guanajuato. Mira, let's go. Valle de las Ranas means Valley of the Frogs, though I always thought the stones looked more like fantastical creatures. And Lady Sydney did too. She got sketches in her book. Mira, imagínatelo, imagine it. Explorers like Lady Sydney came all this way with nothing but ganas y un gran amor for the wilds of Mexico.
She sounds like someone I know.
Yes, yo? I shoot cars for the festival. You do all the work. And my ride is a lot faster than her wagons, no?
We have slightly more than 1 horsepower.
Bueno, I suppose reading El Diario is one of the reasons I became una fotógrafa. I wanted to capture the same belleza she did.
ओके टाइम से पहले पहुंच तो गए हैं, बस ढूंढना है. Where is my controller? We'll take a picture right here and done. Photograph two more cars to unlock 50 accolade points. All right.
Today, the Valle de las Ranas is one of the most visited natural wonders in Mexico. Lady Sydney definitely knew a marvel when she saw one.
But the guidebooks don't say anything about a Tlaloc statue here.
All right. 3 stars once again. And we will move on to the next one. Okay.
I have it! No, perdón, no hay tiempo para explicar. Just come and meet me.
Where is it? Okay. Ikbalam. On the advice of a local farmer, we traveled into the jungles to find a great city. It was perhaps a score of great stone buildings arranged around a central complex. I found three stone giants of the style I have come to know, two in the complex proper and a third to the south, hard to discern amongst the trees. It was only by passing through the southernmost building that we found it, and we have to do it in 2 minutes 15 seconds for 3 stars. All right, we will try our
Mira,
best.
mira, I cross-referenced the final pages of the book with all the other papers I could find, and it's Ekbalam. It has to be. Lady Sydney Wolverstone's expedition headed south to Ekbalam. Ekbalam was only properly studied in the 90s, but we know very little about it, actually. In fact, researchers are divided on exactly how much of what we know about the Toltecs is historical and how much is Aztec legend.
So why are we going to Ekbalam and not Tula?
Wolverstone's book doesn't call it Ekbalam, of course, but she describes a large group of buildings, perhaps 20 or more, and a large oval palace. And listen to this. 3 large statues of the sorts I have found in other places.
3? I'm pretty sure I only saw 2.
No, that's not all. She also wrote, the third largest of them in the same stone I have come to recognize lay to the south of the complex, only barely visible in the driving rain.
Well, let's get there before the rain stops then.
This is a challenging one. I knew it. थ्री स्टार तो मिस हो गया अपना. Oh, come on. Okay, we can get 2 stars. Okay. That was a Lamborghini LM002 1986. I never saw this car before this. किसी भी रेसिंग गेम में नहीं है ये कार, आई थिंक। Ridiculous. Okay, we got 2 stars
It's
from
been
this.
fun, though I do feel like there should have been treasure at the end of it.
Bueno, maybe.
The treasure was the friends we made along the way?
Aha, you said that, not me.
So that's that.
There's one more thing. According to the book, Wolverson took a jade statue from the site, but lost it in the flash flood. I'll try and work out where that was. I'll call you as soon as I know.
Now I'm intrigued. Call me, yeah?
Okay. There is one more chapter remaining.
Hey, Chief. Sorry to interrupt your Hall of Fame chase, but we need to pick an adventure.
And the next chapter has not popped up on our screen. So that means we cannot do this event now. Let's go on to the map and try to find that chapter. Is it this one? Nope. So maybe she'll call me when when I enter the Hall of Fame or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe ऐसा ही हो रहा है. अभी हम लोग हॉल ऑफ फेम में एंटर नहीं किए हैं, तो मे बी we will not be getting few missions at the end of each chapters. But for now, this is the end of this adventure right here in the Horizon Wilds for El Camino. We do have 2 unlocks available, and we can complete these 2 events. The first one is Flood, Sweat, and Gears. Take on the Horizon Wave Crashers team, and then we have the big race, the Gauntlet, the pinnacle of dirt routes. So maybe we can do these 2 in our next video together. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.